Hey everybody, I'm Monty, and Channel 5 is reporting that the tradition of hanging stockings at Christmas time comes from the Dutch custom of leaving shoes for St. Nicholas's donkeys. Wait a minute, what? The tradition of hanging stockings comes from the Dutch custom of leaving shoes for St. Nicholas's donkeys. Donkeys? Is that do the Dutch do they believe that like Santa Claus comes on donkeys instead of reindeer? I didn't. That caught me off guard right there. Like Rudolph the red-nosed donkey. And why would they leave shoes for the donkeys? Like donkeys. What? What? Hold on. Is that right? What? I'm gonna have to get back with y'all. Next show, I'll get some more information on that because I didn't. I just scrolled through some of these little facts and donkeys. Donkeys don't even fly. All right, welcome to the show. Day 11 of the 12 days of podcasting. Good to be back, y'all. We are going to get you them 12 shows to end all the way up to Christmas, actually. Okay, I told y'all I didn't give y'all enough for the year, so I'm making up for it. Cramming them all in. Let a friend know every day. So, I've been wanting to talk about this. This one here, this show's topic must be talked about, okay? Because this is ridiculous. Okay, so let's recap. I don't know. This was like 2 months ago, 2 or 3 months ago, and a friend of mine. I don't remember what we were talking about. I can't even. I don't remember the like how we got into this, but she hit me up and she said, "You know what? I want you to see this couple. How this guy is just doing this girl wrong." And I said, What are you talking about?" And she said it's on this show, 90 Day Fiance. Now I've heard of 90 Day Fiance, but I've never seen it before. And so I said, okay. And she was like, you just need to watch like this first scene because the way whatever it was when it was in context with what we were talking about before. So she was like, go to, I don't even remember, season 7, episode 1 or whatever. Well, I just know it was episode 1. So I said, okay, well, where is 90 Day Fiance? She said it's on Hulu. I went to Hulu, y'all, and I put in 90, like in the search for it to come up for 90 days. Ladies, what are we doing? Like, what are we doing out here, ladies? And yes, I'm saying ladies. I'm putting this on y'all. When I put in 90 for 90 in the Hulu search, 90 Day Fiance, it came up, right? But then also in the search, 90 Day Fiance colon the other way. 90 Day Fiance pillow talk. See, this is different. These are two different shows. There's the 90 Day Fiance, and then there's the 90 Day. Okay, then 90 Day Fiance before the 90 days. What? What? Why do we need to know the before? What? Okay, okay. 90 Day Pillow Talk. The single. Wait. So we just had 90 Day Fiance Pillow Talk. This is 90 Day Pillow Talk. The single life or something like that. Then 90 Day Fiance Happily Ever After. 90 Day Journey, which I guess is another spinoff with someone named Ariella and Beniam. What? 90 Day Fiance Pillow Talk before the night. There were at least 13 different 90 Day Fiance shows. And again, I'm going to talk to who I feel is their highest viewership. Ladies, what are we? We're watching these shows that much that you can fuel 13 different spinoffs of the 90 Day Fiance. And it turns out whatever I looked at wasn't even the right one. And good Lord, what I watched a good 3 minutes and I was done. Some farm boy was about to have a fiance with some Russian dancer coming from Russia. I didn't even need to watch the rest of that. 13 different nights. That's how many I counted. Now, I asked a few other ladies that I know, and a lot of them were like, well, I don't watch 90 Day Fiance. I said, okay, I didn't think you did. I watched Married at First Sight, or I watched Love at First Blink or whatever. I watch the Balloon Show. The dating industrial complex is out of control. Okay, that's what I'm here to tell you. The dating TV show industrial complex is out of control. All these shows, I guess I can't. Love is Blind, which is something I don't know. Well, no, see, and when you have someone that watches this show describe it to you, I guess this is what women, or I should say, non-sports fans feel like when a sports person tries to explain to them like football or something, because they're no, see, they get into the pods and then they've got to talk to the person in the pods, but they can't see the person in the pods, but then they make a decision and then they get paired up and they go on a what now. People been going on crazy shows since the beginning of TV. I'm not i'm not even against that. Okay, I've watched. Everybody remembers Jerry Springer back in the day, Ricky Lake, Maury Povich. Why you be going on Maury? Lord, just if they just go on and start paying child support if they ask you to go on Maury. Going on crazy shows, game shows, all that. I get it, but these shows are okay, and that's how. I'm sorry. See, this is my own show. I'm messing up. That's how we got into this. Because if anybody's got a Samsung TV, there's when you first turn on your TV, even if you're going to get to your cable or whatever you're going to get to, turn on the Xbox, whatever. Samsung's got like their own little TV network thing on Samsung TVs where you can just there's just some crazy old school shows. Like they've got a show that's just 21 Jump Street, not the movie, the old TV show, young folk. Yeah, there was a TV show first, and it's just running on a loop. So there's all these shows. So I turned my TV on one day, and this I was about to do something else, but I started getting distracted. I was making something to eat, so the TV was just on, and this couple was talking, and I guess this was Married at First Sight, I think, but I didn't notice what it was. And the way they was talking, she was just like, "Well, I want this to work," and he's like, "Well, I don't know if you want this to work because you're not really interested in my son." She's like, "Well, I didn't know if it was off limits to bring up your son, but I just want to make this marriage work." So I remember being like, well, why would it be off limits if that's his wife, even if it's not? And I guess she was upset because he was talking to another woman. He said, well, she's interested in my son. You're not. She's like, well, let me know I can talk to you. And I was just like, what are y'all talking about? That's how we got into this. So I asked my friend about this show. Like, have you ever heard of this show? And she said, I don't watch Married at First Sight. And what I also love is the piousness, the uppityness of the show you don't watch, but the other show is better. Oh, I don't watch Married at First Sight. I watch 90 Day Fiance. Oh, I don't watch 90 Day Fiance. I watch Love is Blind. Listen, they all crazy. And I feel like, and Pop the Balloon is, of course, the lowest common denominator. That ain't even, I don't even know what happens at the end of Pop the Balloon because all they do is pop the balloons and then they just start tearing each other down. But to me, this is messing the game up even worse. Social media didn't already mess it up, but these shows are like presenting this drama and this. First of all, Married at First Sight, they're really getting married. This is not like a fake thing, like a fake reality show. No, they're really getting married, or like, Love is, I don't know, I can't even describe some of the other shows, but like people be really trying to get married, or 90 days you're going to get married to somebody. People, we all, I'm in the single game. We all trying to find somebody with this ain't it, y'all. This ain't it. And then they'll always be like, no, 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 no. Ted and Gwendolyn, they made it. Right. Out of how many couples? 39? Like, come on now. This is not it. But I think this is messing with the game even more. It's this false, like, you can just meet somebody. Because you know what it is? We're so lazy. We don't really want to do the work. Okay? And I get it. Like, fellas, I get it. You wake up in the morning, you can go online to work. You maybe have to go to the office one day a week if you want to. You can get in your self-driving car and it'll take you to work, park for you. You can be at home and people will bring you groceries, bring you food, entertainment comes on your everything. You really don't have to leave your house for anything like that. Everything is automated. Technology talks to you. You can turn off the lights and turn on the alarm system without even moving anywhere. But I still have to court a woman like it's 1915. Come on, we got to do better than that. That's what's happening now. It's the automation of relations. Ooh, I like that. I'm gonna have to, don't steal that. That's mine. The automation of relations. No, you can't cheat the game with that. Okay, that's not gonna be cheated. I know, and we got all these other things now. We ain't got the lose weight. The Ozempic just takes off the weight. Everything is like that. But men and women getting together in relationships, that's still, I no, there's no fast tracking that. It ain't no 90 days. It ain't no love is blind and first sighted. No, 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 no. You still gotta get to know somebody, sit down, see if they crazy match up with your crazy, and y'all can make it work. Okay, if you watch my last show, because we was talking about that, where y'all gonna live at, who gonna live where, that's always gonna be there. But these shows, see, it was one thing to go on a reality show and just be in, y'all would fight over Flavor Flav, but everybody knew y'all wasn't gonna really be with Flavor Flav. But it's just crazy to me. These people are really trying to do like real relationships now, like really trying to like circumvent all the other stuff. Meet somebody and in 5 days walk down the aisle with them or whatever, or not, and just get the drama from it, and hopefully you'll get some followers. Did you? I mean, is that really what this is still about? Like just some followers? Because again, that's on your record that you married this person. Even if you disillusion the marriage or you get divorced, you've been married to somebody. And now I don't know. Again, I have not watched these shows. I don't know what these people be doing. I don't know if they hitting it off. I mean, again, I just know that Married at First Sight show. I guess if you married, then is that what's happening? I don't know, but I feel like that's really the game is already. I feel like social media's messed the game up, and now this is messing it up even further. I feel like these shows, and I guess they've been out a long time, but people are watching them. They're not making 13 iterations of 90 Day Fiance because nobody's watching. Okay, people watch them. It's like sports. People watch sports. That's why these guys get so much money. We complain, oh, a baseball player just signed for almost $800 million. The team ain't gonna give them that money and go broke. That means they got much more to spare. You know why? Because we watch these shows. We watch sports. Okay, and the more people that watch, the more advertisers pay these networks. The networks pay the teams pay the players. Okay, so the same thing with this. And I feel like, ladies, I'm putting this at y'all feet. Like, stop with this ridiculous fantasy of like that's not real life. That is not. That is not. And fellas, don't think you could just cheat it either. Like you could just, oh, bet. I can just hold my red balloon and a woman walk in and, if I don't pop the balloon, we're going to, no. I mean, if you want to meet somebody, I guess, but I would never want to meet nobody on a pop the balloon show. And I don't really want to meet nobody in a pod at Love is First Blind or whatever. See, I'm butchering it, but I just couldn't believe how, and then, so then I looked at so then Netflix has Love is Blind, at least in every country. In every country, they have that show. I couldn't believe, I'm just scrolling through all the countries that have these shows. See, we all want the same thing, but we trying to circumvent the old school way to do it. And I get it, because basically everything in society has been circumvented for us. Everything in society has been made easier for us. But that's something that's not going to change, okay? Like that's something that you're still gonna have to work with. You're still gonna have to try to really meet somebody and get to know them and take your time with it. Not 90 days, not at first sight, not being blind. Love is, I don't even know. Like it's and again, reality shows are just glitz and glamour anyway. Y'all know that. So if you just want to be at a reunion special and throw a drink on somebody, okay, fine. If that's what you want, fine. But I just don't see what else that really offers. That's crazy to me. And it is so big. It is never, and again, this really started like even with that show, The Bachelor. Now I said this, I just alluded to the other show, but I remember I watched the very first Bachelor. The first episode of the first one, whenever it came out, I just happened to stumble on it. It was starting out, and it was all these women vying for this one guy, and I was like, what in the world, and he was like giving a rose. I'm gonna pick you to stay, and you get to go home. You get to stay. And the first thing I said to myself was, if they ever do this with black people, it's gonna be a hit. I did. I can't remember who I said that to, and I wish I would have bought some stock. I wish I would have, because I think 2 years later, VH1 did it. I didn't know they was gonna do it with Flavor Flav, but they did it with Flavor Flav, and Flavor Flav, that show Flavor of Love, built VH1, and it built all of them Love and Hip Hops, Charms, all them shows that spun off of that was built off the popularity of that, and I called it, but that's not real life. That ain't, like, now again, I know a few of them Bachelor people got married, but again, the Bachelor, they printing money. You know why they printing money? Because people still watching it. And I don't really get the appeal of watching these contrived circumstances of people trying to get together. That's just not natural. It's not, I'm not trying to be the old guy in the room, but to me, that's just something that you're still, yes, you're going to have to court a woman like it's 1915. You're going to have to, you're not going to roll up to her on a horse and buggy, but the time spent, the quality time spent to get to know somebody, you just can't, I feel you can't cheat that. But it's worrying me that these shows are sprouting up more and more and more, and and here's the thing about it too, these networks love these shows, okay? They love them because they're cheap. Because it's not like you got to pay Tom Cruise to come on the show and got to pay Tom Cruise $20 million. No, they probably ain't paying these people nothing. The production isn't nothing. You just need to get a house, basically, I guess, and put these people in a house. You know what I'm saying? It's low cost. They'll make more of these. It's harder to make sitcoms. So people, is one, and what I truly believe is people aren't separating the fantasy from the reality. It's one thing if you just watch it for entertainment, but I truly feel like some people are watching these shows and really thinking this is how it is. That is not how it is. See, if you're just entertained by it, fine. It's entertaining. Like sports is entertaining. I get it. If it's just entertainment. But what I'm worried about is that it's not just entertainment for some people. They really think, oh yeah, that's how you should, that's how you got to be. That's how you got to talk to people. You got to pick and you got options and you can just tell this one no and this one yes and give this one a rose to stay. No. That is not real life. Do I got to tell y'all that? I hope y'all understand that. But the more you keep watching it, and more y'all be getting, I can't believe he did her like that. You can't believe he did her like that? Really? They just met each other. Okay? He don't even got a job. What do you mean you can't believe? They came on this show. These people ain't, come on now. I don't know. So that's my gripe. I'm off my soapbox, but I feel like these shows is really messing the game up. I really do. And the game is already messed up and don't need no help being messed up as it is. But this ain't it, y'all. So, you can tell me and you can tell me, no, watch this one or watch that one. No, this one, they made it and all that. Okay, but I don't see the appeal. And I think it's actually doing a lot more harm than good, especially for young people, like young folks watching this. They don't need to watch that. That's because they're going to think that's the game. That's not it. Young people, as automated as life going to be, you still got to sit down over dinner and talk to somebody and ask them what their favorite color is. And if, they got mental illness in their family. And they probably do. All right, there we go. That's the show, day 11 on the 12 days of podcasting. I'm Monty. This is Channel 5 on the Mighty Sharp Network, guys. Please check us out. Please on YouTube. Love to get a like. Give me a comment. If y'all, first of all, tell the truth. First of all, hold on. Comment which show you like, which show you watch, because I know you watching one of them. I know you is. Comment which show you like of them dating shows, why you like it. Okay, and let me know. Not that you're going to turn me over on it, but just let me know which show you like the most and why you like it. Let's in the comments. All right, like, subscribe as well, guys. You know what I want you to do. I want you to be blessed. Stay sharp.